Hi guys, this is Biggest Lamborghini fan. I've already shown you two of my creative world, but I'll show you some stuff that I built. Just to let you know, the reason why this is all kind of crappy and stuff is because I built it back in 1.2.5, and I haven't played in this world since then, or I haven't modified this world since then, because I've had my other creative world, and I've had the Xbox Minecraft and Call of Duty and Forza Horizon, and stuff like that I enjoy playing, although this is still pretty good. Okay, so I'll show you now. This was the original little machine that I made. Contraption. What the idea was originally I was going to have sand and tripwire, so this makes it 1.3, but as soon as 1.3 came out, so it was still pretty early. And the idea was that you would walk through the tripwire and sand would fall on you. The problem is that it's pretty obvious that sand becomes a drop when it hits tripwire, which meant that my trap idea was not going to work. So I made a new idea and thought I'd use pressure plates, where you step on the pressure plates and then little walls pop up from the middle, so that you can't walk over. So you can't walk back and change direction, say just for a trap system. So you could put lava down one tunnel and some cacti down the other and have a safe tunnel. But people would have to choose and have to know which one. Because the idea was of having like a secret base for anti-griefing on a multiplayer server that I used to play on. And so I'll just show you this one. Pretty average, pretty basic. Step on the pressure plate, the walls pop up, step off it, and they disappear. Now, the only problem with this is you could easily walk back and change direction, which, although well, it could be useful, but not if you're trying to trap people. So, I put it into a little glass box, and as you can see, this is the mutant version that's grown completely outside the box. I obviously you can tell I haven't played this at 1.5 because I could probably compact this a lot, but I've completely lost all my redstone genius, or whatever you want to call it. And so it's pretty average looking now, but this is the much more advanced version. I'll just go inside now. So what's going to happen is I step on this pressure plate and wall pops up like usual, but by the time when I get off, the wall's still there. That's because I'm using what I find to be a very useful redstone mechanism, an RS NOR latch. You press the pressure plate, and the power will stay on, and as soon as you press off, the output's still on, so it keeps the walls up. Then you walk through the tripwire, which resets the wall, but you can't run back through the wall because you actually end up. I tried running back. You actually end up stuck inside the wall and suffocate and die. So it's not good. All right, and then I'll just fly back round. I'll give you a tour of the redstone bit in a second, but the middle wall's the ones that's especially cool, because as well as both side walls popping up, I also get the back wall popping up, so me from running at the exit, which I think is very clever. In case you're curious, the fences are here so that you can't change tracks, but the tripwire can still get through. So that's why that's there. Now, that's just for random light, random mushroom. This is the redstone. I've spent 5 minutes trying to compact this, so there's while the cobblestone's in there. I got these RS NOR latches, which I think came from FV Disco or someone like that. But that's where the idea came. No, it might have been FV. But the idea came from them. Very basic RS NOR latch. Oh, so I was missing a torch there. And so what happens is if I were to turn so that's on, which turns that one off. As soon as I turn the redstone on top on, turns the torch off, turns that off, turns this on, and this will say locked on because of the other redstone torch. Then it powers through these wires and redstone torch towers to get to the top and power that. Then it comes down around here and powers all those. And then the reset wire, there's a pretty much copy of all that. And it's really boring and not really worth going through unless you want me to. You can comment on that. I'm not going to bother to give a tutorial for this because it's pretty lunky and people could do better. And the reset wire is here, and all it does is power all the way down. and it powers straight through the top of the blocks above the little redstone wire, and if you power this, it'll power the block next to it. I'm pretty sure, no, yeah, it'll power, let me check, I'm confused. Yeah, it'll power the block next to it, which will power the torch, and it will reset the line, and then that runs through above my head there, comes down and under, and then into that one, which is sunk into the ground. I'd give a world download and stuff, but I've actually got no idea how to set those up. I'll give it a shot, but I've actually got no idea. But yeah, this has been a biggest Lamborghini fan video. Thanks for watching.